This debate is more timeless than LeBron James, Michael Jordan, GOAT debate. Organic or paid ads, which is actually better to grow a business online and specifically a high ticket coaching business? So if you're an expert and you're looking to start, grow, and scale your online coaching business, then this video is going to be for you and this channel is going to be for you. If you don't know me, my name's Lee Nathan Litvin. You might also know me as Leezy the Gifted. I started a high ticket coaching business January 2023. I was teaching recording artists how to produce music, scaled it from pretty much 0 to 20K a month in around 7 months. Then I more than doubled my revenue in 2024. Now what I do is I teach experts like you how to start, grow, and scale their high ticket coaching businesses. And I'm doing it here for free on this YouTube channel. So really excited to share some of the knowledge that I have. And yeah, let's get after it. As usual, we've got a black cup of coffee, courtesy of my brother A. Gabe for the cup that he got me in Japan. This is the second video I've featured this cup. So I always have some black coffee. It's 10:39 a.m. on a Monday. Mondays are my 22-hour fast days. So let's get after it. I'm very inspired today. All right, cool. Let's get it. So this is one of the biggest debates, I guess you could say, in the online internet space. Which is better to actually grow your business, organic or paid? Quick, kind of just make definitions of this. Organic means, it's kind of annoying because the way people think of organic is not paying for traffic, and then paid would be paying for traffic. I don't think of it like that. So let me first define what I think the differences are between organic and paid. Organic is not ads. So paid would be ads on, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, right? You're scrolling on your feed or you're watching a YouTube video and an ad pops up interrupting you. That's an ad, okay? Let's just define that as paid, all right? Organic means that someone finds you, right, without them having any kind of sponsored or paid in their face. So here's why I'm saying it like that, okay? If I pay for a shout out on Instagram, let's say I go find an Instagram influencer and they've got hella followers, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to pay you to post me on your page. I am paying for that traffic. But when someone sees that, they don't see it as an ad. They see it as an organic piece of content. So it's hard to say, organic paid, but we're going to call it organic traffic and paid ads, right? So which is better? Here's what would also be, would be fallen. Sometimes I just malfunction and break in the middle of talking and I don't know why. Here's what would be categorized, thank you, as organic. It would be just someone seeing you without the word ad or sponsored there. So if they see you getting shouted out on someone else's page, they might be scrolling on, Instagram or TikTok or whatever, or Twitter, and they just see a post pop up and you didn't pay for the traffic. It was like you actually went viral, or LinkedIn, for example, whatever. That'd be organic, right? Organic would be if one of their close friends shares your piece of content with them, like, yo, check this out, right? If your video gets shared to someone else, then, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, point being, that would be an example of organic, okay? Another way organically would be you actually go find people and you can outbound direct message them. You can go like and comment on their posts and kind of create that interaction without paying. So that's organic. And the reason I don't say that that's not paid is because you can pay people to do organic stuff. Like you could pay a VA in some other country, whatever, a third world country, to like go do organic things. Or you could actually pay for automation services to do organic things, right? There's this one tactic, I won't get too much into it, but there's this one tactic where you can literally, I don't know how it works. I'll be honest with you. I don't know the nuts and bolts, but basically it's called mass DMing, where, right, let's say my page, Lee Nathan Litvin on Instagram, basically a bunch of accounts will go message thousands of people cold and just be like, hey, if you're interested in such and such and such, follow Lee Nathan Litvin. And I pay for that service or automation, but it's organic to the person who sees it. Cool. I think that that's covered pretty clear. Paid, when I say paid, I mean paid ads specifically. So I'm not talking about shout outs or paying for automation services or things like that. So I'm talking about paid ads. So you know what paid ads are. You've seen them, right? YouTube video, something pops up in the beginning, it's an ad. Okay. You're scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook and something pops up and it says sponsored, right? That's a paid ad. Real simple. Got it. So that I literally just those first few minutes is just defining differences and just kind of getting cleared up on that. Which is better? That is the trick question here that we're going to come to find out. So let me kind of break things down from a holistic. I have to be honest with you. I was about to say the word holistic. I have to be actually dead ass with you. I don't even know what the fuck holistic means. Literally. Like I have no fucking clue what it means. And I don't think people who use it know what it means. But like maybe they do. So I don't want to use the word holistic. I'm just going to say what I would actually say. I'll break it down from a top-down perspective of your whole business. Top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, and then obviously fulfillment. So really what we're talking about right now, I guess we are technically talking about top, middle, and bottom. Top of funnel is like, how do you get brand new people to see you? That's top of funnel. Middle of funnel is how do you get those same people to see you again and again? And then bottom of funnel is how do you convert them to pay you? Simple as that. So what I'm kind of talking about right now is more along the lines of the top and middle, but I'll talk about how it gets to the bottom as well. So look, here's how I look at it. When we talk about organic or paid, I personally think it highly depends on the platform. Really, really, really depends. For example, LinkedIn. I don't know why I'm starting with LinkedIn, but it popped in my mind. LinkedIn is an amazing platform for organic. Really good. Really good. As far as I know, there is actually an SEO component in LinkedIn. Apparently there's SEO in all of them, but let's be real. Instagram's SEO, like, come on. But there is SEO in LinkedIn, right? So if you write a written LinkedIn post and it's rich with SEO keywords and it's written correctly, you can actually get some really, really great organic reach on LinkedIn. Now, in terms of paid, I know that there are LinkedIn ads, right? I know that there are paid components of LinkedIn. By the way, I'm not a LinkedIn expert. I've really barely used LinkedIn. Never needed to. But, you know, people who kill it on LinkedIn that I've seen, right? I know a couple of career coaches who do really well on LinkedIn. They don't run paid ads. They do it organically because LinkedIn works really well organically. So that would be an example of if you're a career coach, for example, and you want to, if you want to crush it organically, then LinkedIn's going to be a great platform for you, right? Because you don't have to pay for ads. And obviously, if you're trying to coach people in their careers, LinkedIn's a great place. However, if you're going to do Instagram, for example, like let's all be real. We all kind of know, like, not a really great organic platform, okay? It's possible you can go viral, but it's very hard to go viral. Like, it's really tough. I went viral on purpose once on Instagram, and it didn't help my business really at all because, you know, it also, man, this is real. Fuck, we're really getting into the weeds here, but it doesn't just depend on the platform, but it also depends on the structure of your business. All right. I'm not going to wrap this up, but I'm going to wrap all this in a bow because I feel like my brain's kind of going all over the place. I don't have any notes for this vid. I literally have my cup of coffee and that's it. So, bro, my energy right now is so fucking high. I'm like all over I'm like ADD as fuck right now. To be honest with you, I'm going crazy. So it depends, number one, on the platform. All right. It depends on the nature of your business. Let me explain that as well. If you're doing a low ticket offer, so let's say you're doing a fucking monthly membership on school, right? The hot trend right now. Okay. And let's just call it $97 a month, $100 a month, whatever it is. If you go viral, doing a low ticket thing would be really good actually. Because when you go viral, you know, and you have like hundreds of thousands of followers, you know, you do have the chance to really, you got the chance to go to make good money on your low ticket. Like that's a funnel. It's a funnel. You get traffic organically because you went viral. You convert those people by getting them to pay you $97 a month. And you can do all of that in the DMs with people, right? So when you get all these new followers, you can just DM all of them and have a conversation with them and then like get them to buy your low ticket thing. Completely possible. Completely. But I've done other videos where I talk about low ticket, high ticket. I personally go with the high ticket thing, which is getting people to pay you anywhere from very minimum. Like if you're a beginner, like 2K, but like really you want to try to start with like 3K and all the way up to 10K and even more than 10K. But let's just work with that 2K to 10K range. The hard thing about going viral is when you go viral, it kind of messes up your funnel if you're high ticket. Let me explain. I won't say the names exactly, but the coach who I'm currently consulting and closing for, he's gone viral before, and he said it completely screwed up his funnel. He gets so many low qualified people. And what ends up happening is it's very difficult to sift through all of those people. And it's just really difficult to actually get booked calls with qualified leads and then close people. Like it messes up your funnel for a while. So he's actually like, hey, I don't even want to go viral anymore. Like I never want to go viral again is basically what he said. So if you look at it again, let's go ahead and go backtrack and look at it from the actual funnel, top, middle, bottom, right? And let's also say that you're running a high ticket coaching business where you're booking calls and closing people, okay? Or closing people in the DMs, high ticket. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Either way, you need to get people that are targeted and you need to get people that have a chance to be qualified, right? So with different niches, it's hard, right? With fitness, it's very hard because everyone needs fitness. Relationship advice or dating advice, it can be hard. A lot of people want dating advice. Even with my music production offer, it was really hard because, I mean, a majority of musicians are broke. They don't have money. And, you know, the offer I had wasn't a B2B offer. And even if it was, it's the same broke musicians anyways. So, you know, going viral doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get a bunch of qualified leads. It just means you're going to get a bunch of leads, right? And you don't get to target it. That's my personal issue with trying to rely on organic because, you know, you're really just going for quantity and you're going for volume. They're not always going to even be targeted. They're mostly not going to be targeted and they're mostly not going to be qualified. That's why I lean more toward paid ads to grow, but I'm actually going to share with you how I do a combo of both. But that's why I personally like using paid ads, because with paid ads, you can really control the traffic. You can control how much traffic, you can control how qualified it is. You can actually measure it. You can measure how well a video or an ad is performing and make changes accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And you can make sure that the right people come in. You also know how they will come in. So when you run a paid ad, there's so many different types of paid ads. You could run an Instagram follow ad, which is what I prefer to do, especially if you're at the beginning, because it's the easiest to set up and it's the most profitable. You can also run DM ads, which means you get people to send you a DM, right? Which is cool because people send you DMs, they come inbound and you can actually start to like have a conversation with them and talk to them, which is really cool. You know, there's obviously the conversion campaign where you're like you click on it and it goes outside of the platform. So if you're on Instagram, click on it, goes off of Instagram and goes to a website, right? So there's so many different ways for you to actually direct your traffic, which is nice. And you can really do your due diligence and actually track key performance indicators accordingly. So if I'm doing follow ads, I can be like, well, what's my cost per follower? If I'm doing DM ads, what's my cost per DM? If I was doing a campaign where I took people to my website, whatever, by the way, I don't fuck with websites, but you get what I mean. A page off of your platform, you say, well, how many visitors did I get? How many clicks did I get? Right? How many book calls did that result in, type of thing. So you can actually measure your results and you can measure your efforts. With organic, like, dude, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really tough to do it. So I'm not the biggest fan of top of funnel for organic. I love top of funnel for paid ads. However, here's what I like to do. I love organic for the middle of funnel. You can definitely, and you should, use paid ads in the middle of funnel. Okay. But I personally, what I use is paid ads to fuel the top of funnel, which means how do I get new eyeballs on me? How do I grow, right? How do I get new eyeballs into my world? But then how do I continue to nurture those people and eventually get the chance to convert them? That's where organic personally comes in. That's what I think is great. So the engine that I like to use, I don't know why I love that word engine. I don't like system. I don't really love the word method, but engine. I like that word engine. The word, the engine I like to use is really simple. Instagram follow ads at the top of the funnel, right? And by the way, if you want to know like what is an Instagram follow ad, I have another video on my channel. Let me go check really quick. As of today, and by the way, I might make another video just for follow ads, but the video I'm thinking of on my channel is called Easy Marketing Strategy for Online Coaches. And the thumbnail is like the Instagram logo and the YouTube logo. That's a really good video for you to go watch. That's pretty related to this. You can also watch my video 23K in 3 weeks, WTF. That really, really breaks down like this process, but run follow ads at the top of funnel. And then in the middle, how do you get people to continue to see you over and over and over again? Content and short form and long form content, right? So right now I'm posting this YouTube video. I've got a bunch of YouTube videos I'm posting, right? So that's me nurturing people. And then the way I get eyeballs at the top of funnel is by these follow ads. And then I'll post my YouTube videos on my Instagram stories. And I'll be like, hey, like new video out, click here type of thing, right? Or I'll just text people a YouTube videos like, hey, check this new YouTube video out, just anything to grow. But then I'll also post like Instagram Reels, Instagram carousels. I'll use my Instagram stories type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I will do other things as well to continue to nurture people. And so all of that helps. So, and then I will also use paid ads in the middle of the funnel. Those are called retargeting ads, right? So I'll literally you can run ads to people who've already been in your ecosystem. So for example, I can literally run follow ads and I can run ads on Instagram only to my Instagram followers. Really interesting, really cool, really helpful because for a fact, everyone who follows you will see this post. It's really cool. The other thing you could do is you can do anyone who has engaged with a post. So that means even if they don't follow you, but like they've seen your ad and they've clicked it or they've liked it or they've commented, anything like that, you can target people who've done that if you want to go out a little more, right? Followers are targeted because it's like, this is everyone who follows me. Out a little more is just engagers, right? So it's cool because yes, you can run organic methods at the top of funnel, but it's going to be fucking hard and not worth it in my opinion, personally. So I go with the paid ads route, whether it's follow ads or DM ads. In the beginning, in my opinion, from like 0 to, I kind of like to call this stage like, I don't call it scaling. I call it the momentum stage. Because there's kind of like that very beginning of like build stage, which is like, I just need a fucking client or like a couple of clients. Like 0 to 5 clients is like, I'm in this build. I should make another video on the stages of business, but that 0 to 5 clients is like the building stage, or 0 to 3 clients is like the building stage where I'm like, I just need some cash and some proof of concept. The next phase, there's a phase called scaling, but I don't from the building phase. And this is all related to organic and paid, by the way, from the momentum phase or the building phase to scaling is called momentum. So like, let's say I get to 5 clients let's get 5 clients total, not in a month, 5 clients total that have each paid me $3,000. That's $15K in cash collected or revenue, whatever. Not in a month. Maybe it took 2 or 3 months, but you've made $15K. That's like the building. To get to scaling, there's a little piece called momentum. That momentum phase is generally between 5K a month and like 20K a month or 30K a month. There's this momentum. Once you get to scaling is sort of like the 30K a month. And I'm making this weird motion with my body because it's completely different for every fucking business, price point, market, niche, whatever. But after the momentum phase is the scaling phase. So from zero to scaling, so right before scaling, so from zero to build to momentum to scaling, you can run IG follow ads all the way there. But once you get into scaling, you're like, I need to scale. It's hard to scale follow ads because you can't track them. It's a whole nother thing. That once you get into scaling is when you're going to want to start running different types of paid ads, such as DM ads or a VSL funnel or something else. But I like DM ads the most because they're also simple. The middle of funnel is content, right? Content being, if you're using Instagram like me, Instagram reels, stories, carousels, photos, anything like that, as well as long form content, which of course YouTube is the best way to do that. The bottom of funnel, which we didn't get to, obviously for bottom of funnel, that's where you convert the traffic. So whatever you do, like top and middle is like, or do I do organic content? Do I do paid ads? We just answer that. In terms of the actual mechanism to convert people to pay you, generally speaking, for high ticket, it's going to be through the DMs. Okay. That's where you're going to ask people questions, qualify them, discover things about them to see if you can help them as well, right? You could close people right in the DMs. I've seen people do it. It's definitely something I'm interested in doing. Don't have experience with it. I've never closed anyone in the DMs before. So not my forte as of right now, but I'm very open-minded to it and would like to try it. Would love to build a business. If I could close high ticket clients in the DMs, why the fuck would I want to do that? That'd be amazing. But anyways, so you could close people in the DMs, or you can book a call with people and close them on the call, right? So the bottom of the funnel is going to be in your DMs and or sales calls. Got it? That's not paid or organic. That's just how you do it. So hope you got value out of this video, right? The thing about this is I want to shift beliefs, okay? I want you to understand that if you have this limiting belief that you need a big audience, that you need to go viral, that you need to be a slave to social media, a slave to content creation, a slave to algorithms, you absolutely do not have to be. However, if you also don't want to be a slave to paid ads, because let's be honest, you could be a slave to paid ads and you could be a slave to these organic algorithms. Like you can be a slave to both. If your business is too dependent on paid ads or it's too dependent on organic, you're screwing yourself either way. But I would rather lean toward the paid ad route because it's a lot more reliable. You can control the traffic. You can scale it up. You can scale it back if you ever needed to, but you can scale it up. You can control it. You can analyze it. You can build an actual business off of it. You can build a business off organic as well, but it's a lot more difficult. It's a lot harder. So I hope this video shifts beliefs to have you understand you don't need a big audience. You don't need to be a slave to either one of these types of things. And creating a business, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, but it's simple. It's a very simple process. So I hope this video helps. I hope you got some value from it, and hope you have an amazing rest of your day, rest of your week. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.